Results are in on California's Prop 50. Breaking down the results with me, political analyst Steve Swatt. Steve, thank you. We've talked long about the proposition. 56% was the polling going yes. It was substantially more than that. Your thoughts?
Well, from the very beginning, the no on 50 side had to cut into the Democratic stronghold, get Democrats to defect to the other side or not vote at all. Obviously, that didn't work. And I think one of the big problems there was the messaging. And the no side had to talk about some arcane issue like redistricting, and it goes over everybody's head. And it wasn't exciting. But the yes side, they caught on very early with their focus groups and made it all about Trump and hammered that home.
It was yes or no on Trump. That's what California was looking at.
Well, it was a referendum on Trump here.
Sure.
It was also in New Jersey and Virginia. And so there is nothing more galvanizing for Democrats than go after Trump. And it worked. And there were some money issues. The yes side had twice as much money as the no side, and that helped. But I think it was clearly the messaging going after Trump.
What about other states looking at this? What California just did with Proposition 50, and we saw right after the governor last night coming out saying, I need Colorado, I need Virginia, I need Illinois. Will they pick this up?
There will be some. I know there's some movement in Maryland now. Wes Moore, the governor there, is pushing for redistricting there, but the Republicans are going on. And they are doing much more than the Democrats right now. And so you talk about Democrats picking up maybe 5 seats in California. Republicans nationwide could pick up 17 or so. So, yes, it helps the Democrats overall in terms of the elections next year. But generally, I think it makes a dent, and it's not going to turn the tide necessarily.
The margin of victory for Proposition 50, certainly the governor was very pleased with that. Do you feel that that is giving him a subliminal push forward to his next job?
Oh, absolutely. And we know what he wants to do for his next job. I mean, it's pretty clear. He says he will make up his mind after the midterms. I think he's made up his mind now. Look, Democrats throughout the country have been in the doldrums for 1 year now. They are yearning for someone who can lead them out and someone who will take the fight to Donald Trump. And right now, that seems to be Gavin Newsom. I mean, he's already in the top tier, really, of potential candidates for the Democratic nomination. And certainly after this, he'll be seen as a hero, especially if the Democrats can manage to take back the House next year.
The thing is Newsom seems to be peaking nationally. It's only 2025, the election being 2028. He could cool substantially between now and then. It's almost unfortunate for him that the election is not within the next year or so.
Yes. The latest poll had him in second place among Democrats behind Pete Buttigieg. And so there's always that possibility. But one thing he is doing is that he is building up his donor base and his support base. I mean, there were 107,000 donors of $100 or more to this campaign, and nearly half of them came from out of state. So he is making his name and reputation out of state.
Good little tidbit there. I know you like to do a little digging for these segments. Zoran Mamdani, the self-described socialist, has promised a lot to the people of New York City. You're going to get free bus rides. You're going to get city-owned grocery stores. Healthcare. It goes on and on. Can he deliver on that? And if he doesn't, it's going to come back on him fairly quickly. And he's got the president riding him.
Well, whether he can deliver on that, I don't know. I mean, he certainly has energized the youth vote and the Democratic vote. But a lot of Republicans are really happy to see this, because they're going to make him the face of the Democratic Party moving forward. And so, I mean, here you've got this Democratic socialist. Trump calls him a communist. And so what is so interesting is that they are going to try to say all the Democrats are like this guy. And whether he succeeds or not inside the bubble of New York City, nationwide, there's probably going to be a different view.
Yeah, we'll have to see. This is going to be interesting. And I do think Fox News was pulling for Mamdani to win. It's going to give them, he's going to be quite the punching bag.
Absolutely.
Over there. Steve Swatt, thank you as always for your asides here today on what happened last night.
My pleasure.
Sure.